Mason showed kindness to him and publicly called for everyone to repent the man who had done wrong to him. What a great example. This past week, many of us celebrated with those all over the world St. Patrick's Day. Contrary to popular opinion, there's more behind that holiday than green-colored beer. Many are completely unaware of a very important historical fact about Patrick himself. Patrick was not Irish. I repeat, Patrick was not Irish. Many of you know that, the story from church history. Patrick was born actually as a British Roman. That means he was born as an enemy of the Irish people. As a boy, Patrick was kidnapped by Irish raiders from his home in what we would call present-day Scotland. About the age of 16, he was sold as a slave to an Irishman. He continued as a slave for 6 years before he finally escaped as a fugitive and found his way through a dangerous journey back across the water to his home. Once home, he remembered the words of Christ. Love your enemy. For him, that meant one thing. Patrick had no trouble picturing the faces of his enemies when he heard Jesus say those words. So, moved by the command, he prepared for ministry. Then he returned to the land of his enemies, the pagan Irish, who had kidnapped, tormented, and abused him. And using the language he had learned as a slave among them, he spent the final 50 years of his life bringing his enemies the blessed gospel